Hello everyone, welcome to PW. Good evening everyone. So now a very important session. Why I'm saying it's a very important session? Because for GATE or engineering services examination na, 5 hacks, and these 5 hacks, it's a punch, okay, on your success. Basically it is going to be punch on your all kind of problems going on between your success. Is it okay? And you have to count these 5 hacks only. If you are going to follow these 5 hacks now, definitely your gate rank is going to improve to the next level. So please let me know first whether audio and video everything is perfect. Great. So this session is live. You can ask your doubt as well. If any doubt, if anyone is going with any kind of doubt, please feel free to ask. Okay. So let's make our 5 hacks. Understand these 5 hacks to make our preparation to the next level. Please observe. Only you have to follow these 5 things to make your upcoming exam. You can strong your concept for the upcoming exam. First is daily consistency. Instead of intensity, it is more important to go with the consistency. If you are studying daily, it will give you a sure result, and also you will going to move ahead. Is it okay? So the most important part is daily consistency. You have to go through the concepts, through the numerical practice on daily basis. So this is the first that you have to follow. I will elaborate it further. Second is consistency in solving PYQs and following basic concept. 90% of the paper of GATE is from basic concepts of the subjects only. But in order to understand those basic concepts, you must have to understand the entire subject. Is it okay? Some are the basics, some maybe they are going to ask in intermediate level. But if you are able to understand PYQs, the logic behind PYQs, then it will become very easy. So daily consistency with the basics and PYQs, self-made notes. When we are writing something, our brain thinks that this is an important data. So it is easy to retrieve for you. Is it okay? It's basic human. You can say God created us in such a way that if we are going to write something, our memory start absorbing more and more things. Okay. So you have to make your self notes, and that notes are going to define, or you can able to recall entire subject. Is it okay? Also make your error notebook. Error notebook, whatever, whenever you are doing the numericals, whenever you are trying PYQs, what kind of error you are doing, that also you have to mention. Whenever you are going with some new question, again observe, is there any previous errors that I have done? If you go through those error note points, that will not going to occur again. Next is your planned syllabus, mapping weekly, monthly. If you have a plan, you are doing engineering. So if someone says that timetable is not needed, it is not true. Timetable is strictly needed, because you are going to study something which is highly organized. The entire engineering syllabus of any branch is highly organized. So you are going to learn something which is already highly organized. You must have to organize yourself, how to read, when to read, what to read. Is it okay? So for that, you must need a monthly or a weekly, some task based your planned syllabus, and accordingly you have to follow the same. Next is your mock test and analysis. Always calculate your errors. Try to understand what errors you have done in your mock test. That will make you understand what topics you still what are the topics which are still on the weaker side, and you can improve those topics as well. Okay, so the 5 hacks are very simple and it is known to every student. But are you following the same? Are you consistent? Are you doing your study on daily basis? Are you consistent to solve the PYQs and going with the basic concepts? Making your self notes? Are you doing the note down of your all errors while solving the questions that you find out? If you are unable to follow the particular planned schedule also, that was also you have to make as a error note. Is it okay? So self analysis is very important and you have to make yourself notes as well. Planned syllabus, because the entire engineering syllabus is very vast and only one way to learn the entire things and to remember all the things as well as to recall all the things within 3 hours, that is you have to go through the planned syllabus in which a planned revision must be there. And mock test, that is the only key to solve new kind of questions. You can only understand what are the weak topics that is left out with you and what revision is needed for you. So these 5 hacks are very important. First, I am talking about daily consistency. So what is this daily consistency? Yes, Betaji, you can use these 5 hacks for your 2027 GATE as well. What is daily consistency over intensity? See, mostly student thinks that by today I am going to learn the entire night and then for the next 2 days I am not going to read anything. So basically most of you are sinusoidal. When the exam comes, even if you think about your semesters, when the exam comes, your study increases. On the day before exam, you try to read everything. And after exam completed, you try to forget all those things. Start doing your cricket and all things. And finally, you try to forget everything and goes in the negative cycle. Again, when semester came, again you go and start reading again. So this sinusoidal will have average 0. Try to become a step function. Because if you are going in a step now, definitely you are going to learn every day and move ahead. So most of the student, I'm not highlighting any one of you, but most of the students have their study plan like this. So they read, they forget, and then when the gate came, they again start reading. So ultimately it will not work. Okay. The only way is to be consistent, try to become a step, read daily, revise daily, read daily, revise daily, read daily. Then only you will be able to cover the entire syllabus and you can recall everything, every concept within 3 hours. You can solve all the questions in GATE. What to do is study every day, even if it is just 2 to 3 hours. Don't miss any day. Is it okay? Don't think that today is a Sunday, tomorrow is some event is going on in my family, so I am going to involve there. You have to make your schedule on daily basis because daily 2 hours means a lot of hours are available with you. Is it okay? Also, those hours must be focused. Not only you have to study, you have to give a focus 2 to 3 hours. Why? Study regularly builds retention and eliminates the last minute stress. Even if you study daily now, you will gain more because daily 2 to 3 hours your mind can be very attentive. But if you want to make your mind attentive throughout the day, it will be difficult. If you want in a week that I am going for 8 or 10 hours in a day, then your mind can't be active for that much of hours. Most of the energy is taken by the mind only. So for 2 to 3 hours, it is okay. 4 to 5 hours, it is okay. But you can't go with the 10 or 15 hours. Is it okay? Great. Next. However, we have a way. We will discuss about that model as well. Use Pomodoro method. Study for 30 minutes or 2 hours. Then take a small break of 10 minutes. Is it okay? However, this method says straight go ahead as 25 minutes and then take a 5 minutes of break. You can opt as well. 25 minutes continuous, then take a 5-minute break. Again 25 continuous, take a 5-minute break. And in that 5-minute break, don't watch videos. Is it okay? That is very important because it ultimately your mind will not going to relax. This 5-minute break must be a break from that particular study as well as the external environment from you. Is it okay? then only it will be counted as a break. If you are watching, if you are studying for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes you are doing your WhatsApp and all, again your mind is still active. This 5-minute break is to give you a relaxation so that you can again focus continuously for 25 minutes. And after that 4 shots, you can take 20 minutes break and then again repeat the same. To study a longer hours, if you are in job, if you are managing GATE with a college, then you can use this technique. Is it okay? Must get 2 to 3 hours on daily basis, and they must be the focused hours, most focused hours of your day. Next, talk about strong focus on basic PYQs, basic concepts and PYQs. 60% paper is already out. Though this year the paper is going to be little bit on the tougher side, then also I can say 50% of the paper is out, and almost every IIT or all PSUs are going to be open if you score above 55 or 60% in your GATE. Means out of 100, if you are getting 60, 65 marks, all the PSUs are going to open for you. This 50% marks is from the PYQ only. 50% is from the PYQ only. Same question, they are not going to ask the same question. The concept behind the PYQ is going to repeat again and again. Is it okay? Is it okay? I know those who are going with the classes 6 to 10, it's okay, beta ji. See, suppose if there is a race, someone is asking, sir, how to manage if I am having a class from 6 to 10? Don't complain, because no one is going to listen your complaint if you are not succeed in future. Is it okay? First thing, you must have to keep this thing in your mind. No one is here to listen your complaint. Now, one more thing, suppose if 5 or 600 students are running some marathon, okay, and some started their running in the morning, and some started their running in the afternoon or in the evening. Definitely those who have started in the afternoon have to run more faster to reach the particular destination. Is it okay? So it depends how at what time you have started your journey. For GATE, I always suggest all the students to start as early as possible. Why I am saying this? Because the syllabus is very vast. So if you have joined now, definitely you have to go with 4 hours of classes. And how to manage those 4 hours, already I have made a video for that as well. I am telling once again, go with a 2 slots of classes, 2.5 hour, 2.5 hour, and if it is possible for you, you can manage one in the evening time and one in the morning time. Is it okay? And do the revision in afternoon, anywhere. If you are getting 30 minutes, maybe in the traveling or anywhere, you can just take 30 minutes of the recall of what you have studied. Is it okay? It's very easy to manage, and you can plan your schedule. Again, I am saying the planning is very important. Now, if we talk about PYQs, 50% of the question is based upon the PYQs only, or the concept of PYQ is going to use. Is it okay? So you need to understand PYQs and basic concepts of the particular subject which you are studying. Suppose if someone is studying digital, he or she must know about the basics of the digital, how to do the minimization, what is the K-map method, what are the special cases. So if you are able to understand those basic concepts, definitely you will be able to find out the solution of a new twisted question. Is it okay? So you must have to focus on these two. What to do? Master your concept. Instead of going with the theory books, it will be better to go with your classes, your paid classes, your YT classes, along with your notes. Is it okay? Use reference textbook for solved examples, okay? Because they will help you to approach toward the question, to develop the approach towards the question. Is it okay? Now, why? Because 70 to 80% of the GATE questions are concept based and repeatable concepts. Here it is 70 to 80%, but for 2027, I am expecting up to 50 to 55% are going to be repeated. Is it okay? Now, what is the pro tip? After each topic, Suppose you have completed your sequential or you have completed your combinational circuit. Someone completed the strength of material, say SFD BMD. Okay. Then solve the previous year question related from that topic. Is it okay? So in this way, you can make your concept in a more and more better way. You can move with a strong concept. Now, let's talk about self-made notes. What about self-made note? This is the third hack, self-made notes and error book. So what to do? Please observe, make your handwritten notes. Very important. Because if you are going to write by your hand, more things is more strongly the things will be there in your mind. Short notes and error logbooks. Short notes are very helpful for revising the data, for remembering the entire long notes. Okay. And error logbook is also very important. Until unless you are not noting down your errors, you can't improve. So while solving your PYQ, practicing some test paper, you have to maintain that error book as well. Now, please observe why these helps in fast revision, especially your short notes, and tracking your weak areas during the test if you are going to make your error books. Pro tip, keep your note concise. Short notes, talking about short notes, keep your short notes as concise as possible, and it will help to recall your entire long notes. Mostly formulas, some special tricks, some special condition must be there in your short notes. Is it okay? This is the third hack. Now let's move to the fourth hack, that is planned study and planned syllabus mapping, weekly and monthly. This planning is very important. What to do? Divide the entire syllabus in the monthly goals. Suppose you have decided 2 of the subjects I am going to cover this particular month. Okay, or one subject along with the PYQ, along with the all questions I am going to cover this month. Okay, so accordingly you can make your entire schedule. Like you have 10 subjects, so what are the time left out? Accordingly you have to map in the number of days and try to follow that. Try to check every time whether you are on the path or not. Is it okay? Accordingly you can manage. Next is it gives directions, avoid burnout, and help to track your progress. Is it okay? What you have to use? You can use Google Calendar. You can just make the color coded for the subjects, that from that day to that day, I have a plan for particular subjects along with its PYQ, along with the important formula revision, short notes. So I will cover in this. Okay, so you can use this. A Google Calendar will remind you on daily basis. What is the fourth hack? Mock test. Fifth hack, that is the mock test and your analysis culture. See, mostly student asks, sir, I am unable to solve questions in the mock. I have only able to solve 2 or 3 questions in the mock test, and they demoralize. Test papers are not to make you demoralize. The main purpose of the test paper is to identify your weak areas. So use your mock test to identify your weak areas where you have to do the revision and move accordingly. Is it okay? So what you have to do is start taking first subject wise test. Is it okay? Start taking first subject wise test. Even those who have not joined any courses studying from YouTube, please join mock test at least, because this will help you a lot and it's a very important thing. Next is it helps in time management. See, if a gate paper is with any student, then it can be solved in 2 or 3 days or 4 days. But the challenge is to solve within 3 hours, and you must have to complete it within 3 hours. Is it okay? So it helps with the time management. Real example, real exam pressure, how to handle that you are going to learn. Pro tip, after each test, spend some time to analyze your test. What errors you did, what are the questions or concepts you are unable to recall to solve the questions, why you haven't able to approach towards a question. Is it okay? So on that you have to first focus. Now let's talk about must do and must don't. What is must do? Must do for your GATE 2027. Study with a plan, not with a pressure. Even if you start by today, it is very practical that you can gain under 10 rank. There is no doubt in this. But only when you are going with a plan. Recall more as much as possible. So always do the virtual revision. What is a virtual revision? At the time of traveling, you can think what you have studied yesterday. At the time when you are going on bed, you can recall everything. Is it okay? Whatever you have studied. So a day revision can be on daily basis. You can go with the virtual revision as much as possible. Go with the virtual revision. What is the concept behind some particular topic? You can just try to recall all the important things that is delivered in a lecture. So that virtual, no need of book, anything is not needed. Just you have closed your eyes, you start doing the virtual revision. Now please observe, revise before you forget. This is very important. What is revise before forget? See, you have 10 subjects, or some of the branches may have 11 subjects, some of the branches have 8 subjects. So 8 to 10 subjects are there. You have to remember every concept of all the 8 subjects within that 3 hours. You will be able to recall. It's very difficult. When you start studying, suppose someone is studying network, the electrical subject, someone is studying suppose SOM, then when fluid started, SOM will be vanished. Okay, or when your electrical machine started, network get vanished. So this kind of things happen to lot of student. So you must have to plan monthly, weekly, monthly and daily. So daily, weekly, monthly revision, daily, weekly, monthly revision. If you create like this, then you will be able to recall the things, and always keep on recalling the subjects through your notes only. Need not to watch the entire videos again. Protect your focus like it's your superpower. And that's the, I don't think that it need to be discussed further. All of us have one superpower, and that only depends upon the what focus, how much focus we are giving to our future plans. Is it okay? So protect your focus like it's your superpower. It is actually your superpower. Must don'ts. What you don't do, anyhow you have to avoid these things. First is, don't confuse long hours with the productive hours. Why? Mostly student thinks that I have studied 8 hours, but what is the outcome? If you have studied 8 hours and you have learned just one concept, then it is equivalent to a study of 25 or 30 minutes. Is it okay? So you always have to notice, instead of going with the long hours, your first focus is towards productive hours. Next is, don't let your phone take your attention, because if phone take your attention, it will take your time, most precious time, which cannot come again. Must avoid watching phones during your study. If it is possible, while studying your online classes, please go through the larger screen, go through the television or your laptops. Is it okay? Where you can have a more focus comparative to a phone. Okay. Next, don't memorize the things. If you just want to remember forever, you should not memorize. Instead of memorize, you have to understand the logic behind that. If you understand the logic behind that, then that is always with you. You can use that logic whenever a question will come. But if you try to memorize some formula, you may forget. Very simple, like I just half an hour before in the previous class, I said that to solve any sequential circuit question, you have to follow a thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? Thumb rule is very simple. Before applying clock pulse, first find input to the flip-flop, then apply clock pulse. This is what a concept. If you are able to understand the concept, you can solve the entire chapter. It doesn't matter what question they are going to ask. Is it okay? So it's very important to understand first. If you understand, need not to memorize the things. And also, if you observe your notes now, when you are in some paid classes, if you observe your notes, it is in a order, in a particular order, where you will found that everything is going in a sequence. If you are recalling any of the part, you will able to recall the entire sequence, how the entire subject goes. Is it okay? Everything is connected. Next, don't skip your sleep. See, some students say that I learn till 3 o'clock in the night, 5 o'clock in the morning. So there is no meaning if you are not having a focused hours. Again, I'm saying, instead of studying longer hours, productive hours are more important. Is it okay? So if you are just stretching, no, I have to do that, I have to do that. Study will not like that. You can't gain much more things. You need to have a proper sleep as well. You can take a small naps to make yourself refreshed. That is very important, mostly for those who are watching the lectures live in the online classes. After the class, just take a rest for 5 to 10 minutes. Just close your eyes and be in rest. Is it okay? It's very important. Take a long breath. So this will relax you. Don't skip your sleep. You have to sleep at least 6 hours. Is it okay? Daily 6 hours is sufficient. If possible, go with 6 to 8, in between 6 to 8, but 6 hours is must needed. Hoping all of you are able to understand this particular things. If someone want to connect with me directly on my Telegram, you can just scan this QR. And if you have any question related to GATE, any question related to GATE 2027, any strategical things needed, you can ask me. Also connect with the GATE Wallah official channel, so that all exam related things are in your tip. You can just have once, if you visit daily for just 2 or 3 minutes, you will get all the updates. Also, you can connect for your respective branch to connect with all the teachers. Okay, same for the civil as well as mechanical, chemical, and CS. So as per your respective branch, you can just scan and connect it with your favorite teachers as well as with the main channel, so that you will have all the live updates of the upcoming exam and the courses going on. Okay, now I just want to take some of the questions from you. Someone is asked, sir, please wait just a minute. Sir, can you please guide not getting enough confidence? See, Bitaji, confidence, if you are actually preparing for GATE now or any exam now, this lack of confidence is definitely will be there, because the syllabus is very vast. You can only do one thing, just do your study. Forget about the result. Is it okay? And do revision as many times as possible, because revision will make you more and more confident towards the question. Is it okay? Whenever you are solving the question, before approaching towards the question, keep one thought in your mind: I am going to solve it. This is not the problem for me. I am going to solve it. If you have that kind of intention, you will find out that I will be able to approach toward the question easily. I'm not saying that always you will do. You have to observe the solutions as well. You have to go with the solutions once again. But that kind of intention is needed, that I am going to solve, I will solve. If you are keep your confidence, if you are keep yourself as much motivated as possible, you will find that the things are becoming easier for you. Someone is asking, sir, you should do daily revision. Betaji, it is needed. Not for us, but for you it is needed. Okay, great. We are doing revisions more than 100 times. Okay, so sir, I am willing to appear in GATE CS next year. It is possible to get good rank? Yes, Betaji. Even if you start for 2027 now, then also it is possible. Just you have to make your proper planning, scheduling. Scheduling is needed. Because if you go with a fixed schedule, which subjects will have more marks, easier to understand, which I have to opt first, then it is highly possible that you will score 2027 with a very good rank. Oh, okay. Some of the questions, if you have in your mind, please ask in the comment section. Post this video as well in the comment section. I will reply, and also you can connect over my Telegram. Thank you, everyone. Lots of love. Good night.